Greetings, mercenary. I represent a third party who wishes to make use of your specialist skills. We are aware of your usual fees and are comfortable meeting the cost. In fact, we have several contracts for you to execute. All are in the newly formed Siberian Republic. As you are aware, Siberia was once part of the Russian Federation, which used Siberia's huge natural resources to bolster Russian economic success. But Siberia did not gain from this relationship. In fact, it was merely exploited and used. A political movement was established. The People for an Independent Siberia. Even the regional governor, Nergui Kurchatov, was swept up in the wave, joining the movement and cutting off Siberia from the Kremlin. The Siberian War of Independence followed. Russia's armies contained many Siberians and defections were rife. The war was over quickly. Kurchatov became Siberia's first prime minister, governing his new country with his family and friends. But, like many before them, Kurchatov and his allies hoarded this wealth, and ordinary Siberians were once again left wanting. Betrayed and angry, a militia formed, calling themselves the Siberian Wolves, and they declared war against their government. They attacked oil fields and stole state assets. Their leader, Nastya Surikova, has now become a hero to the people, and Kurchatov's nemesis. Our proposal comes with one requirement. You will need to wear a new high-tech mask we supply. It will facilitate direct communication between us. But there are other benefits for you, including combat enhancements. My designation will be Handler. Yours will be Seeker. I look forward to working with you. Greetings, Seeker. You should have already received the mask. It is a highly advanced prototype that enhances your capacity in the field and syncs with your equipment. The mask allows you to upload contracts data to the client after each mission. Before we drop you in the designated location, we want to make sure you understand the tech we've given you. For this purpose, you'll be taken to a secure training facility hidden in a secluded mountain location. You're going to perform a series of simple tasks to familiarize yourself with the mask and for us to make the necessary adjustments. Report back when you're at the location, Seeker.
Ready for action.
There's a training weapon nearby. Gear up. Take a prone position. First, switch your mask to binocular mode. Now, try to mark the target over there. Tagging enemies allows you to measure the distance to selected targets and keep track of them. Alternatively, you can use our new dynamic reticle system to measure your target's distance. Take out your rifle and see for yourself. Compare target's height to DRS display in the upper left corner of your scope. It should tell you how far away the target is. This system scales up the display according to your current zoom stage. I believe I don't have to remind you to hold your breath to stabilize your stance. Now, shoot this target. Aim for the head. Torso wounds are not always lethal. Well done. Proceed to the next one. Let's try a greater distance. Notice your mask's input on distance and wind. It will help you aim. Your aim. Good. You can move to the next one. Check the distance and wind direction. It's easier to aim with your head calibrated according to the target's distance. I've marked the distance for you. Set your scope elevation to 2A. Torso wounds are not always lethal. If you want an instant kill, aim for the head. Good. Hit 4 more. Practice makes perfect. Feel free to refill your ammo if you're empty. practice before your first contract. Our training facility will always be available for you, should you want to polish your skills in between missions.
Greetings, Seeker. On this mission, your primary target is Dmitry Ivanovsky. He is a former Russian Armed Forces general. He earned the nickname Bio-Ivanovsky during the Second Mongolian War due to his persistent use of both chemical and biological weapons. He is first cousin to the Siberian Prime Minister Nergui Kurchatov. During the Siberian War of Independence, Ivanovsky defected from the Russians to join his cousin. Kurchatov gave him the notorious Altai-24 Soviet military research facility as thanks for his support. Our intel for this mission comes from an agent planted in the facility. Before our source went dark, his intel specified that Ivanovsky had completed human trials of his bioweapon. We understand that Kurchatov plans to use the weapon to secure Siberia's disputed border territories. The general's plans are stored on an encrypted military-grade laptop. Find the package, hack it, and obtain those plans. The weapon's test results must be destroyed. Infiltrate the main bunker and upload a virus to the mainframe. Find our informant if you can. We need to know if they're still alive. Above all else, find and terminate General Ivanovsky and recover any samples of the weapon. Stay focused, Seeker.
I'm in the area.
Your first objective is to infiltrate the enemy's facility. It's behind the electric fence. You'll have to cut the power. We've dropped your weapons nearby. Load your map to see the cargo drop-off point. I'll update your map with coordinates related to your contracts. You can load it via your mask at any time. You can manually mark waypoints on your map. They'll be displayed directly on your mask's HUD.
Dead end.
Use your mask's scanner. It will mark potential passages on your mask's HUD.
Huh. Looks like your gadget really works. Whoa. There's no way I can jump that far down.
Your suit is made from extremely durable, intelligent microfibers that also support your body's natural regeneration abilities. What's more, your mask syncs with your central nervous system, heavily enhancing your reflexes and coordination.
Meaning?
You will be fine.
Enemy ahead.
Take him down. Quietly.
The wind went through the air convent.
Damn, it's loud.
Not as light as your girlfriend when I'm screwing her.
The other soldiers' locations. Now!
I'll tell you. There.
They found your cargo. It is advisable to deal with them quietly. Use a decoy to distract them.
Nothing to worry about.
Hostiles down.
Good. Your gear should be somewhere near. Scan the area.
Got it.
You can only carry a limited amount, so keep track of your equipment. recon the area before you proceed. Looks like they're guarding the transformer station ahead. Clear the hostiles before you get there. You may need a key card to access the station. I would look for the officers. This one looks like an officer. Search him when you're done.
Copy that. All tangos down.
I have a live feed from your mask, you know.
Old habits die hard. Power down.
Good. The fence should be harmless now. I've marked the exfil location on your map. Proceed there and upload your data. Exfil location will be visible on your mask's HUD if you use the scanner.
Copy.
Altai 24, relic of a failed empire.
Animated to serve one man's ambition.
Ivanovsky or Kurchatov?
Sure. Both. It won't matter to the people they use the weapon on.
That's not your concern. Stay focused.
These tangos are definitely looking for someone.
It could be our informant. Find him before they do.
You're gonna tell me where the other soldiers are located.
Sure, I'll tell you. They're over there.
Damn. I found the agent. He's dead.
Retrieve any lab samples he was carrying.
I cannot find any samples.
I am disappointed, Seeker. I've marked safe exit points on your map, should you choose to exfiltrate now.
Hostile!
There's a small camp at the end of the path. The drones are probably controlled from there.
Charge!
Seeker, we have recovered a recording from Ivanovsky's lab from a listening device planted by our spy.
Can you guarantee that this will leave no evidence? It must look like an accident.
I assure you, General, this agent is colorless, odorless, tasteless.
But there will be convulsions.
That, sir, as our test subjects demonstrate, no spasms, no foaming at the mouth, no discoloration, yet less than a drop on the skin each liter.
Kurchatov has a reputation for being thick-skinned. But we still have time to find an antidote.
Impossible. None of the usual toxic treatment protocols will help them. Siberia's glorious leader is as good as dead already.
It seems that a lot of people want Ivanovsky dead. Which one are we working for?
The one who's paying. Does it matter who or what they are? Individual, corporation, or government?
Inform me when it arrives. You know, the people, they call me Bio Ivanovsky. As if I am the one inventing.
Got him. Job done.
Good work, Seeker. You can exfil safely now. Check your map.
I have the samples.
Careful, Seeker. The vials are fragile. You should avoid combat. Just get to the extraction point.
Seems like I didn't get the full intel briefing. There's more here than what I was told.
We often work in the dark, Seeker.
I'm new here. Where's the helipad? What do you think? Just go out.
Other soldiers. Give me their positions.
Over there! Please, don't!
Download complete.
Excellent. Exfil when you're ready. I've updated your map.
And they say Siberian. Almost quiet, I don't doubt it.
Calling! Yeah!
Data is secure. On the move.
Well done, Seeker. Exfil when you're ready. I've updated your map. Greetings, Seeker. Your contract is Igor Sekov. He is CEO of Sekoil, Siberia's largest oil exploration and production company. Igor's father established the company and made a fortune buying state-owned assets during privatization in the 90s. But Igor was more interested in guns, cars, and girls than business. And during the Siberian War of Independence, he fled to London. There he met Olga Kurchatova, the party-loving youngest sister of the Siberian Prime Minister. Their marriage brought Sekoil and the Siberian state even closer together. They now plan to reclaim the disputed territories of the Arctic by sabotaging oil rigs belonging to Russia, Denmark, and the United States. They will leave evidence that implicates the Siberian wolves. Sekov is on his way to his local office at the Kolchak seaport. His chief strategist, Leonid Nishlev, will also be there, coordinating the assaults. He must be eliminated too. Sekov's death won't be enough. You need to recover their list of primary targets. Find their electronic logbook at the port. Retrieve its contents. Along with his smartphone, we need to know who inside the government knew of his plans. Finally, we need you to plant explosives on the nuclear-powered icebreaker. It must never leave the port. Scupper their plans, Seeker.
I'm near the harbor.
Sekov has just arrived at the shipyard. His wife is on the move, probably meeting him there.
Got it. The lighthouse. A good spot to camp.
Seeker, we have new intel. We have learned that Kurchatov ordered the secret police to bug his brother-in-law.
Where's the trust these days? I'm at the vantage point. Lots of activity.
Black gold has always attracted a large following.
Nishlev's dead.
Fine work. I've updated the exfil coordinates on your map.
Give me their positions.
Over there! Please, don't!
We've got movement on the top floor! An intruder!
Man down! Shit!
Exfiltrate when you're ready. Locations marked on your map should be safe.
This place has been fortified.
They are expecting trouble. Seeker, intel is confirmed. Sekov has been bugged. We have intercepted the signal. I will open a channel for you now.
You think that's what Nerguy who got Ivanovsky killed?
We will be next, I am sure of it.
No, my brother would not.
We must tell the Americans that we want to leave immediately.
They're running some tests on those turrets. Maybe there's software to control them.
The agent said we must remain until after the strikes on the rigs.
That is too long. If there is suspicion in Nerguy's mind, he will not rest until he knows the truth.
Then we must simply leave. We do not need their fucking permission.
But that will jeopardize the visas we have been promised.
They'll keep the deal. Besides, if they try to renege, I have friends in many countries who can pressure them.
Where are the others? Locations now!
They're right there.
Hostile! On my way!
Target's dead.
Confirmed. Head to one of the extraction points when you're done here.
Explosive set.
Get clear, then we can set them off. I've updated the exfil coordinates on your map.
have Sekov's cell phone.
Guard it with your life. Exfiltrate when you're ready. Locations marked on your map should be safe. Greetings, Seeker. Your contract is one Sasha Petroshenko. He is the boss of Siberia's largest criminal syndicate, the Yakutsk clan. They trade in drugs and weapons. And, as is common now, they're human traffickers too. Petroshenko was born in Moscow. There he rose from petty street criminal to influential crime boss. It was with Petroshenko's help that Nergui Kurchatov became Moscow's mayor. When Petroshenko was forced to flee the capital, it was Kurchatov, then Siberia's new governor, who allowed him to set up business in the Yakutia region. After the War of Independence, Petroshenko was given protection by the new Siberian government. He is now attempting to gain control of Western Siberia. These territories are run by his rival, Agvan Dorjev. It won't be easy, as Dorjev is also backed by the army. In an attempt to avoid all-out war, these two bosses have agreed to a private meeting at Petroshenko's dacha in the Beketov Valley. Inside the property are hidden video recordings that you must obtain. Agvan must also be killed. Then go to his nearby camp and retrieve information about his business operations. It will be useful to our employer. Finally, Petroshenko is preparing to execute a prisoner, his former deputy, Vladimir Romanovich. Free this man and you will be richly rewarded. Stay focused, Seeker.
Huh. A peaceful spot.
There's too much of them. It would be best to avoid contact. Petroshenko is a wanted man. Isolation is his friend. Seeker, we have hacked Petroshenko's laptop microphone. He is currently using a telecoms app. I'll patch you in.
We were stopped in Barnaul.
We have been informed that a jamming device has been deployed in this forest. It will disable any nearby drones. The same may be true for tagging attempts.
They have a new governor. He is not so cooperative. He wonders what it is that you, Sasha, bring to the table.
Tell him that without my information and help, the Moscow Mafia would be running your fucking country.
Maybe. But the Moscow Mafia are almost finished now, which means you are becoming less and less useful to us.
That sounds like a threat.
It is a warning. To my bosses, you are just a small crime lord in a remote region of a foreign country.
Well, fuck you, Mikhail.
Base, we have eyes on hostile. Ready to engage. Over.
You are lucky we weren't ordered to execute you. I know what you're here to do, but for freeing me, let me tell you, there is a hidden camera up at Severov's production, behind the two-way mirror. Perhaps what is filmed there will be useful.
Thanks. I'll remember that. He's free. For how long, I don't know.
Good work, Seeker. As always, I'll wait for an update from the exfiltration location. Dorjev has left his camp. ETA 90 seconds from you. Dorjev has arrived.
I like it when my targets don't keep me waiting.
We've got...
My friend, welcome. It is an honor that you have come to visit my humble home.
The honor is mine. A meeting with the great Yakutsk leader is a rare thing indeed.
Tell me, my friend, what is on your mind?
Krasnoyarsk, Bratsk, Irkutsk. You have much influence in these cities.
That is true.
You will give them to me.
Okay, okay. Let us talk in private, not here. Follow me. This is some joke.
You will cease your activities in these territories and make them mine.
You are fucking with me. You come here to fuck with me.
I have information you are working for the FSB. Tell me, how much does the Russian Secret Service pay you?
What? And you believe this shit?
What I believe does not matter. What others believe does. They are the ones that will put a bounty on your head.
How the hell do you think I have built this empire?
It is because you're in bed with Kurchatov.
Kurchatov was a fool. Before he died, Ivanovsky was planning to kill him, take over.
And now Ivanovsky is dead.
Yes, that oligarchy crumbling. And soon there will be another war with Russia. Whose side will you choose then?
If I am to be on your side, make me an offer.
Okay, I have a route out of Siberia into Russia and the West, across the Altai Krai region and through the Barnau checkpoint. I control the crossing, and the governor is in my pocket. You will have exclusive use of this route. That is my offer. I must take this. Excuse me.
Man down!
The target is dead.
He will not be mourned. Exit points are now marked on your map.
He has a dark soul. There is no honor in a man like him.
Bastards! Closing in!
Dead.
I am I'm sure he will be warmly welcomed in the underworld he's heading to.
Base, we have eyes on hostile. Ready to engage. Over.
You can exfil now. Check your map for coordinates.
All right!
I've got the recordings.
Excellent work. As always, I'll wait for an update from the exfiltration location.
Flank that bastard!
America, China, Russia, they'd all like to see Siberia fail. I must be on the payroll of one of them.
What are countries, Seeker? Nothing more than stories we tell ourselves. I am Russian. I am Siberian.
I suppose Gulag prisoners once worked here.
Yes, they chained them to their tools. Wheelbarrows, pickaxes, spades. Permanently attached to them.
I have the papers. I presume they contain everything you need.
Thank you, Seeker. Exit points are now marked on your map. Greetings, Seeker. Your next contract is Dr. Antonasia Alikhanova. An expert genetic engineer, she runs a research laboratory inside the Arakcheya fortress on Shelikov Island. Antonasia and her colleague, Dr. Nikita Zaitsev, have recently announced the creation of the world's first genetically edited babies, female twins who are disease-resistant. Antonasia is now planning to expand the program to edit the embryos of hundreds of couples throughout Siberia. This time she will alter DNA that controls height, strength and intelligence to improve the stock of the Siberian people. Antonasia has the backing of her father, Xenik Alikhanov, Siberia's chief of staff. But she is afraid of retaliation from fanatics, other governments, and anyone who thinks she's playing God. Following the recent assassinations, she has hired a body double to stand in for her and conceal her real movements. This double is wearing a device that will trigger an alert if she is killed, warning Antonasia of imminent danger. Eliminate the good doctors, Antonasia Alikhanova and Nikita Zaitsev. Locate and destroy the encrypted details of the eugenics program. Find evidence of any unsuccessful genetic experiments. Keep a steady hand, Seeker.
I'm at the location. Unsurprisingly, it's cold here.
We have tracked Zaitsev to that area. Dr. Alikhanov's whereabouts are unknown.
I'm coming up on a satellite tracking station.
Our information suggests Zaitsev will be there.
I found a flash drive.
Your mask has read it. It contains medical records for all laboratory staff. On Antonasia's file, it states that she is a smoker. I've marked the exfiltration locations to your map.
This looks like the evidence you asked for.
Hopefully it will show successful gene editing tests. Choose an extraction point. I'm uploading the coordinates.
HQ, this is Alpha 1-6. We've lost sight of the Tango. Clear.
I think I found the proof of program casualties.
Still having doubts about killing the good doctors? Exit locations are on your map. Exfiltrate when you're ready. That was the real doctor.
Delta Mike, there's a sniper in Sector 7. Clear.
Exit locations are on your map. Exfiltrate when you're ready. That was the real doctor. Congratulations.
Delta Mike, there's a sniper in Sector 7. Clear.
I've marked the exfiltration locations to your map.
All data deleted.
Exit locations are on your map. Exfiltrate when you're ready.
Engaging hostile. Clear.
Surround them! All right!
Victor 3 to base. We have enemy contact. Over.
Greetings, Seeker. Your next target is the Siberian Prime Minister himself, Nergui Kurchatov. Since independence, Kurchatov has been developing a radical AI-controlled hypersonic missile defense system. Kurchatov and his chief strategist, Xenik Alikhanov, plan to implement this system along Siberia's borders with China, America, and Russia. However, the recent assassinations have forced them to advance their plans. Siberia's rulers fear that their national enemies will use this period of political unrest to annex parts of the country. So Kurchatov is deploying the missiles immediately, despite caution from the military that the system has not been fully tested. The first consignment of missiles will be transported by train from the Sibirskaya 7 railway junction. To mark this occasion, Kurchatov is visiting the site to broadcast a speech to the nation. This will be your best opportunity to terminate him. Alikhanov is also on his way to Sibirskaya 7. He too must be eliminated. Finally, we require you to disable the transport train and to find any evidence that this missile system is being implemented without appropriate trials. Keep a steady hand, Seeker.
It's a beautiful country. It's a pity it's all falling apart.
If you're concerned with this country's fate, killing Kurchatov should be your priority. Seeker, I have obtained a recording of a conversation between Kurchatov and Alikhanov.
The wolves are winning this war. If not on the ground, then at least in propaganda.
Do not call it a war. That is what they want. They are terrorists. But yes, opinion polls are split. I am being painted as weak and ineffectual.
Then we have the perfect tool to leverage opinion back on our side. These missiles will give us everything we need. Renewed support and an end to the wolves at our door.
In what way? We cannot bomb the wolves when we do not know who or where they are.
We do not need to. We will fire a missile into China. Somewhere not too populated, but with enough collateral damage to cause an outrage. We will tell the Chinese that the wolves launched it. When they retaliate, the country will unite behind us.
That is a risky game to play, Xenik.
I will see these wolves destroyed.
I have the security data. It mentions that Kurchatov will now only appear in public behind bulletproof glass.
Valuable information, Seeker. Uploading exit point coordinates. You can exfiltrate safely now. You're close to the HQ. It will be heavily fortified.
I've dealt with similar. This train is not going anywhere.
Excellent work. I've marked the extraction locations on your map.
We have enemy contact! Over!
Bring them down!
Over. November 5 to HQ. We have the hostiles' position. Over.
Seeker?
Kurchatov is dead.
Good. You can exfiltrate now. Check your map.
Base, we have an explosion in Sector 4. Need orders.
Kurchatov is dead.
Good work. Head to the exfil point.
I've completed all the contracts. It's time for an explanation.
Very well. Reach the exfil and we'll talk. You've proved your worth, Seeker. As promised, here's your truth. I represent a powerful alliance concerned with the global balance of power. Our mission here was to regain control over the region. Unfortunately, Kurchatov's government turned out to be highly uncooperative. The region is even less stable than it was before. With your help, we were able to correct this error without revealing our involvement. Shutting down Ivanovsky's project diffused any potential biochemical retaliation. Removing Sekov deprived the oligarchy of its main source of funding. Dorjev and Petroshenko supported the government from the underworld. They needed to be stopped too. Alikanova was on the brink of perfecting a super soldier. She could not be allowed to finish her eugenics research. Eliminating Kurchatov and Alikanov was the final piece of the jigsaw. Their missile program would have plunged the region into a war no one could win. Weakened and decimated, the remaining Siberian oligarchy will now be much easier to control. We can now move on to more pressing matters, as our goals go far beyond the local conflicts. Your work for us isn't finished. You should hear from us soon, Seeker.